up, babies? Jumping right into the video. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. As you guys can see, I have teamed up with Wiggins hair, which I have worked with them in the past, but it's been quite a minute. So this is great because I get to refresh my memory. Obviously, I am a stickler for packaging, so that orange packaging definitely caught my eye. The box was sturdy, and it also came with a bag if you want to reuse it. Now, of course, there are some goodies on the inside, and then we are taking a look at their 24-inch Kinky straight wig. Now, this unit, absolutely beautiful, super thick, super full. There are combs and clips all around on the inside to make sure that this baby does not move. There's even an elastic band just for the extra security. It wasn't adjustable, which sometimes I'm okay with that as long as the cap is. And y'all know, just to have your hair already pretty much prepped, I do have cornrows. So literally I just uncornrowed the two middle ones and it created a little U-part shape and then went from there. Of course, all the details to the hair will be listed down in my description box. I'm not sure if I said this is a U-part or V-part, but it is in the description. Doesn't really matter how you decide to cut it. If you want this to be a deeper parting, you can obviously cut deeper into that lace area, and if not, leave it as is. Now for me, I am pretty used to installing these. Y'all know I just literally slide the combs near my braids and then adjust where needed so that the cap can lay extremely flat. Now, taking a look at this, I know a lot of times we get V-parts or U-parts, and we're like, why is this cap so big? The first thing that I noticed is that it fit perfectly. If you are someone that wants to have even a little bit of leave out, you would have still had the flexibility to do that around the edges of your hair. And then, of course, I'm just taking my Pattern Beauty blow dryer just to straighten this out a little bit more. You guys can kind of see there's a little bulk in the top of the unit, and that's just literally because it's so freaking full. Probably the most full Kinky straight unit I have ever had. So here I'm just taking my razor comb just to lightly add a few layers. I'm not like going in heavily or face framing all the way around to my ears. Literally just a nice cascade so that when I straighten it, or if I decide to do a little wave, it'll have a little bit of texture going on. So I'm not doing this on a high heat. I wanted to kind of keep the integrity of the Kinky curl, or I said Kinky curl, Kinky straight hair. And so you guys know with Kinky straight hair, sometimes we're always wondering, like, can I get this bone straight? Think about your natural hair. If you are a 4B, 4C girl, sometimes the only way to get that bone straight is by using an extremely high heat. So yes, you can get it straight. Will it be bone, silky, smooth, straight? No. And so that's not the reason that we have it, right? So this is definitely going to be more for the girls that like a little bit more texture, more fullness. The luster is not going to be as high as maybe like a Brazilian, Peruvian, or maybe Malaysian texture, which is okay, right? Because in my case, my natural hair texture mimics this to a T, and you guys will see that in just a second. Now, of course, because I did actually have my hair pre-cornrowed, I did have some oils in my hair. You guys will see in just a second, but the hair looks really, really good. It took me about 20 to 30 minutes just to fully straighten everything out. Like I said, I didn't go too crazy. I had my EAP heat flat iron on about 450, which is pretty high, but I ended up turning it down to about 410 just because I felt like all that heat was not necessary. Like, I really wanted to keep the texture and really just show you what it looks like in case you guys plan on wearing this straight. Y'all know, usually with my Kinky straight units, I will layer them all the way up, throw curls in it, but I really wanted to keep the integrity of the hair. So here it is. I'm just taking out my little cornrow here, and I can already tell it's kind of oily, y'all. I've been using black castor oil, and y'all know just how that weighs down your hair. Amazing if you're going to be doing a protective style, but if you decide that you want to straighten your hair, definitely be cautious. Okay, so I didn't think this through, but I did have my flat iron turned down to at this point about 350 or 380, and so I did just kind of lightly go through my hair. That's why you don't really see it smoking or anything like that. I just wanted to heat it up just a teensy tiny bit to be able to blend. Like I said, we weren't going for anything bone straight. My hair doesn't even really get bone straight, and when I say that, of course it is straight, right? Definitely straight. But it is never, ever, ever going to be this super silky texture that you just see a lot of times. That's just not my hair. It is more of a type 4, does have that like really kinky and coarse texture, but you guys can see the shine on it. I actually liked it. So what I determined at this point is that I was gonna need to match this same looking sheen to the rest of my hair. So I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. I just went ahead and took out the other side, and I had recently gotten my ends trimmed. I don't know if you guys know, but I told you that I did the micro links back in November, December, wore them for about a month, and y'all, it made my hair so thin and stringy. So I've been slowly just kind of like chopping it off just to kind of get my hair back to that fuller look that it had before. And so yeah, I only needed to do one pass, nothing too crazy. I was almost tempted to just brush it in, to be completely honest. But y'all know, just for the sake of the style, I wanted to look a little bit more polished. So I opted out of doing like any type of baby hair, leaving out any additional hair. And then I did go ahead and take the Pattern Beauty. This is like their Silking Mist, which is kind of a heavy oil. Like, I don't necessarily think that if I was gonna straighten my hair, I wouldn't apply that to my hair beforehand. But if I would have my hair curly, absolutely, like, yes. You guys can see just how that sheen definitely matched the top of my oily hair to the rest of the hair while still leaving it nice, soft, and like bouncy, flowy. And you guys can see the difference of where my hair stops. And so to alleviate that, y'all can see I'm just taking a little bit on my hands and rubbing it through. So if this is something that you decide to do, I would definitely suggest doing it on freshly washed hair. That way the two lusters match a little bit better and you aren't finding yourself putting more oils on it, which is going to cause you to have to wash it a little bit sooner. But no big deal here. Y'all can see that bone straight is looking good. Okay, it is a manageable kinky straight. Bone straight, a lot of volume, a lot of texture, definitely giving the vibes. And it was a 24 inch, so y'all know I'm 5'2". 24 inches on me is definitely coming down to the booty. But I wanted to see how it would curl, so I just went in and kind of threw a few curls in it, nothing too crazy. But this is where I did kind of turn up the heat a little bit. I think at this point it was about I think I had it at like 425, 420, something like that, just to see if it would curl. And y'all know, kinky curly hair always holds a curl. Even I keep saying kinky curly, kinky hair, period, always holds a curl, whether it's curly, straight, wavy. It just has a tendency to hold its form, hence black hair. Okay, shout us out, because anytime that I curl my natural hair, that's one thing that I never have an issue with. It can always take the shape of the curl. So much so to a fault. Have you ever just got your hair straightened, pulled it back in a ponytail, and now you have this dent? Yeah, that's due to your hair not being super silky and like super soft. So I do have more of a drier texture, which I'm embracing by using or wearing units that look more closely to the textures that I have now. And then just makes the blending process a lot easier. And people really believe, like, girl, how long you been growing your hair? I just bought it this week, okay? Anyway, y'all know I'm silly. But yeah, so I did a little bit of something, a little comb out. Like I said, I did not do layers all the way around. So you guys will see, you'll get kind of like a nice little body wave, nothing too crazy. Because my hair is a little bit shorter in the front, I did obviously create this like little bang situation. Y'all know I like to do that whenever I have my wigs. And so yeah, I'm just pretty much playing with it a little bit, nothing too crazy. I didn't add any hairspray. Y'all, this hair felt like, when I say cotton soft, I mean cotton soft. No tangling, no shedding, which I never expect that with kinky straight ever, just because I've never had that issue. And even if it did start to shed, honestly, I wouldn't be too concerned because this density is turned all the way up, okay? It is hot in here. And y'all, I am so corny. I cannot. How do y'all deal with this? Anyway, y'all can see the blend looks really, really good. It's really easy to just brush over. If for any reason you wanted to keep this in at night, I would definitely part it into two sides, put this into like a bantu knot at the nape of your neck on both sides, and put on a bonnet. You should be good. Or a hair scarf to just lay down your leave out. If you really wanted to sleep in it, it's that comfortable. For me, y'all know I don't hesitate to take this baby off. So let me show you how to quickly do that if you're a girl like me that likes to just sleep. Okay, as is. I don't like to have all the extras on, the lashes, the hair. Like, let's take it off, okay? My boyfriend calls me Mrs. He calls me Miss Potato, because literally I will take it all off. Like, hilarious. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty. Leave any comments or questions down below. And y'all know I will see you in the next one.